Good morning or afternoon or evening, I guess, depending on when you're watching this. Morning for me. We got a surprise patch from BSG. A little bit ago, they shut the servers down about 11 a.m. EST on Friday, October 22nd, for a patch. And the patch is for adding what they call operational tasks. This is most certainly daily tasks. We've seen a couple of leaks over the last couple of days, things from what the emissaries have been saying, as well as a picture on Instagram, on the Escape from Tarkov Instagram, showing what is daily tasks essentially. Now, from what we heard in the past, daily tasks were supposed to be with 12.12. They've obviously moved that up. There's no patch number with this. It's not like they're saying this is 12.11.6, which 12.11.6 is supposed to bring the new Unity engine and DLSS support, but that isn't this. This is just stuff they're trickling out earlier, and Nikita has kind of hinted at that with some other stuff like Lighthouse, which was supposed to be with 12.12, but he's saying he wants to release it early because there's so much demand for it. So to me, that says, I mean, that's a good. That means Lighthouse is probably ready, but it also means that there's probably some issues with 12.12 and it's delayed. So instead of delaying Lighthouse, they're going to release it and just kind of fill the void between this and 12.12. Now, also with 12.12, we're supposed to get Inertia and a host of other issues, but we won't hear much about that because per BSG's own thing, they're going to test Inertia on the ETS server. And that's kind of like under an NDA. I don't know if it's an actual NDA, but it's basically an NDA. You can't talk about the ETS server. First rule of ETS is don't talk about ETS, because I'm pretty sure you can't even post stuff on Reddit about it. It gets deleted. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see, or if somebody's willing to dive under the bus and share us what's going on over there. TikTok video. There's a new TikTok video out. It's a scav making an idea vest. It's pretty good filmography, if that's a word. I think that's a word. It's cool to watch. The quality's really high. It's well scripted. It looks organic. It's a lot of fun to watch. I really enjoy this kind of stuff. It's cool. If you don't, that's fine. If you haven't seen it yet, I suggest you just got to go look up BSG's TikTok. It's brand new. And I think that's all this is. I don't think there's any hidden message here. I don't think it's a secret reveal for anything. I think it's entirely based around just getting people into their TikTok so they can launch that social platform as well. And then the last thing for today is we got, right before the servers went down, we got a message from Ragman. I'll read it here for you guys. It says, bro, listen closely. The textile market's going to get wrecked pretty soon, and fabric prices will skyrocket like Bitcoin in 2017. Long story short, if you want to stock up on ripstop, any kind of fleece or whatever, better do it right now. One's always in need of more bandages or something to practice cross stitch on. Ha ha. Dumb joke. Don't get angry, bro. Just kidding. I'm actually trusting you a big secret, like one brother to another. So you better not go around spilling the beans. You got it, right? Well, I guess I'm spilling the beans. But what's Skier gonna do with his stupid hat? Fucking weirdo. Anyways, fabric looks like it's gonna go into a shortage, similar to what we've seen with fuel shortages and some other things in the past with events. This is gonna have a dramatic effect on all sorts of things, from AACP, CE barters and slick barters to maybe even meds. Now, he mentions the bandages in there, so maybe they're going to do a shortage on bandages as well. I don't know. Would be kind of cool. I would like to see that and see how that mixes up the economy. You know, something that doesn't break everything, but makes life a little bit harder, but not impossible. You know, not like the dehydration event, which I wasn't a big fan of, personal preference. But expect fabrics to be a lot harder to find. Last time they did this also, they broke the crafts when they did a shortage like this. So keep in mind that the crafts may change, so don't just go crafting stuff, look at them and make sure they're not like 200 hours or something after the patch goes live. And then lastly, we'll go look at crafting, although I'm going to do a really quick review of this because I want to see what happens after they launch the patch, and then we may do another one tomorrow talking more in depth about what's happening in crafting. So we'll just look at the top crafts essentially in each module. I've got prices adjusted in here to fit what I think is better than just the 24-hour averages. You've got printed circuit boards with the DVD craft. That is your top craft in the workbench. Ripstop right now, before the patch, was your best craft, but again, keep an eye on this. We'll see what happens after the patch goes live. Then you got pile of meds, the always faithful top craft in the med station. Slicker's bars are back to making money again, so keep that in mind, especially if you're getting your stuff cheap. Oat flakes are kind of expensive, but if you pull them out of raid, and same thing with crackers, you can make a little bit more money with Slickers just because they've gotten slightly more expensive. And then lastly, VPXs. I prefer the thumb drive and Intel craft because it's faster, but if you want to make the most money out of your time, VPXs are going to be the way to go. So that wraps up the video. Real quick, real short. Hope this was helpful. Got the news to you guys, a little bit of crafting stuff. Shout out to the Patreons, as always. Thank you to those guys for their support, and thank you for watching the video. Looking forward to the patch, and we'll see you in Tarkov.